Hello again. So, triplets. We're going to talk about triplets today. And I'm not going to waste too much of your time by explaining exactly what they are, except to say that usually when I'm thinking of triplet figures, I tend to think of them if it were a melody, it would be the black keys on the piano. It's the notes in between the notes, as it were. Whereas your white keys are your normal duple rhythms, which are divisible by twos. Your quarter notes, eighth notes, sixteenths, etc. Triplet figures follow their own rules. So they're the flats and sharps of the rhythm world. So, real quick, brief description of them. I'm going to go from quarter notes to quarter note triplets to show you the difference. Okay, so we got our downbeat, quarter notes, quarter note triplets. So you kind of see the division there that's happening. And then we can shrink that even more, and we can look at eighth notes. So from a quarter note pulse, we got eighth notes and eighth note triplets. One more step up, we got 16th notes from our quarter note down pulse here. Now 16th note triplets are going to sound like this. You can do a lot of cool stuff with this. Obviously, you've heard these throughout music. Even if you're not a percussionist or a musician, you're aware of their existence, whether you're cognizant of it or not. Drummers, we use these all the time. You can split these up across the kit in so many different ways, using not just your hands, but your feet as well. There is, while it is a finite number of permutations that you can use between your limbs and the number of notes that you are going to play within a figure, the possibilities are really limitless, and there's so many different permutations that it can get very overwhelming very quickly. So what we're going to do is we're only going to focus on a few of them. And when you get right down to it, these few open up the doors to the many, and that's what you're aiming for. You know, biting off what you can actually handle to be able to eventually move on to the big wide world of rhythms and rhythm variations. Or what we're going to really showcase here in this little video series I'm going to make here is sticking variations of triplets. Because that can get really... But we're only going to showcase just a small portion of it so it doesn't overwhelm you. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, so we talked about triplets. Let's put them into practice. So there is so many cool things that you can do with triplets. It don't have to just be alternating, where you're just playing right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left the whole time. Try different sticking variations, Start making stuff up. But then I want you to focus on a couple of, shall we say, triplet-oriented rudiments. Now, they're not exactly written this way, but more often than not, when we encounter them or utilize them, they tend to be phrased this way. So, take the double paradiddle, which is right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Because it's 6 notes, what we will tend to do is turn it into a tuple figure, so it is now 16th note triplets, and we write a little 6 above it. Okay? So, from a downbeat here, the downbeat keeps switching the hand. You've got to get comfortable with that, because a lot of these phrases are going to start with your left hand, or they're going to end you on your left hand, in which case you need to know how to make it back around right to where you're more comfortable, or just get comfortable in that it's already switched, and maybe explore open-handed drumming, because nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's quite a vital tool. It's really cool. Keeping in line with the diddle rudiments, there is also the paradiddle diddle, which is, I know the names are ridiculous, but I didn't make them up, but they do describe what you're getting ready to do if you look into the context of it. So, in that in mind, let's look at the paradiddle diddle. It is right, left, right, right, left, left. And also left, right, left, left, right, right. Okay? Okay, I botched the end of that, but you get the idea. The rudiment is still typically, now not always, but it's still typically, when we encounter it, we will phrase it in a 16th note triplet or 6-tuplet format. Again, this will get you used to various sticking permutations that exist within triplets. The flam rudiments that I would recommend also in accordance with this would be the flam accent and Swiss Army triplet. Respectively, your Swiss Army triplet is a little bit more attuned to like your first sticking variation of right, right, left, right, right, left, except you're just flaming the first note. Okay, so if we're looking at right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, the Swiss Army triplet is right, right, left, right, right, left. You're just flaming the first note. Okay? The latter one is going to be the flam accent, which is that one is it's straight sticking. It's alternating. Okay, so right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, so it's just playing triplets, except you're flamming your pulse. Now, of course, you can do interesting things with these, like, you know, moving them 1/8 note or 1/16 note over and putting the flams in different spots. It goes on and on and on and on and on. You can do all kinds of neat stuff, putting accents in different points of it, putting diddles on different parts of it. There's no reason to get really caught up in doing every single permutation. That will come in time. As you experience, you know, using these, over time, your needs will develop, and as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. You'll think you discovered something. Trust me, it's already been done before, but it's new to you, and it's exciting because you just did something you haven't done before. And that's pretty awesome. So, get comfortable with those 4 rudiments. Really, you should be comfortable with at least the 26 standard rudiments. You really should be. I mean, don't do yourself a disservice and not get comfortable with them. But those 4 you want to concentrate on to get really comfortable with triplets so that you can move on to other really cool things like shuffles, which we will do in the next video. See you then.